Aerial drone view uncovers this long-lost MaxxPro MRAP, swallowed by the forest. Rust and wilderness have claimed it completely.
Interior is wrecked. Torn seats, exposed wires, everything caked in dust. Heavy gear here to pull this beast out of the mud. Heavy gear here to pull this beast out of the mud. Safely in the shop now, Bib. Restoration starts here. First step is checking the main structure on this MaxxPro MRAP, marking every frame rail and V-hull section where rust has really bitten into the steel.
Checking the MaxxPro's suspension and axles for play, marking every joint and bushing that shifts or clunks under load before we tear anything apart.
We're mapping every rusted through and structurally compromised area so nothing is overlooked. So we're carefully cataloging every damaged interior component. These cushions have to be replaced, but this webbing here. So we're breaking this down into logical phases: interior inventory, structural repairs, bodywork and rust treatment.
I'm studying all the cutting, grinding, and sanding equipment now. This ensures efficient workflow, moving straight from rust removal through body filler, primer, and the final coating.
Interior. Later they'll need grinding, rust treatment, filler, primer, and fresh paint. Removing the wheels exposes the suspension, brakes, and frame for inspection and rust repair. These components are still... Getting the hood open gives us access to this tired engine. As you can see, everything is still rough and dirty. Removing the wheels exposes the suspension, brakes, and frame rails for inspection and rust repair. The goal here is to get the entire dashboard removed so we can properly clean, repair, and test the wiring.
Pulling the engine lets us clean the bay and treat the rust. This is a layered process that happens long before any cosmetic refinishing.
Pulling all the old wiring now allows full access to the cab structure for rust repair and cleaning. Each harness will be tested before reinstallation. We're removing all the original seating to access the structure for rust treatment. We'll refurbish every mounting point and cushion, ensuring...
Pulling the engine lets us clean the bay and treat the rust. This is a layered process that happens long before any cosmetic refinishing.
Getting this old wiring out gives us access for rust repair and cleaning. We'll refurbish each harness before it goes back in.
The armored glass has to come out now so we can treat the rust on the frames. We'll polish and reseal the panels later, but as you can see, it's still rough.
We're unbolting these panels sequentially to treat the inner rust and welds. They'll be straightened, ground, filled, and primed individually before reattachment.
We've reached the bare frame stage. All the rust is now accessible for grinding, welding, and applying filler. It's just the starting point before priming and repainting.
We're unbolting these panels sequentially to treat the inner rust and welds. They'll be straightened, ground, filled, and primed individually before reattachment. Thick forest mud gone, rust everywhere on this MaxxPro beast.
Vacuuming out the nasty interior buildup from this MRAP's cab.
Scrubbing away mold and moss from hidden crevices on the MRA. Light rust fully exposed now across the entire MaxxPro frame.
Fitting the new steel panel to replace the rusted out armor section. Reinforcing critical frame joints with gusset plates for added strength.
Welding up the cracked frame rail to restore structural integrity.
Sanding the primer smooth for the next paint layer. Aligning the frame with tram bar and strings for perfect straightness. Spraying base primer to seal the bare metal surfaces.
Applying initial anti-rust coating to protect bare metal from oxidation.
Applying body filler to level out dents and prepare smooth surfaces.
building the second primer layer for ultimate smoothness.
Masking off details to protect unpainted areas. Sanding the cured filler smooth for invisible repairs.
Applying second base coat layer for depth and coverage on the rear quarter panel.
First clear coat layer locks in the base color and starts building the durable gloss finish.
Light cutting polish removes imperfections and builds incredible depth in the cured clear coat. Light rear quarter achieves final showroom perfection, every imperfection erased, reflections rival glass, factory silver reborn superior.
Infrared curing bakes the clear coat to full hardness without brush marks or orange peel.
Pistons coming clean now, Clem. Original factory finish visible under all that baked on carbon.
New MLS head gaskets going on perfectly. TIFA, critical leak prevention step.
Cleaning the interior frame rails now, getting rid of all this built-up rust before wiring goes in. Grinding out the deep rust in the interior supports to get down to solid metal.
Bolting in the new MRAP troop seats, designed for maximum protection.
Securing the new dashboard panel with precise torque for operational readiness. Fitting the repaired door panels with new liners for a finished look. Reinstalling the AC system overhead for cabin comfort.
Adding those final polish touches to interior brackets for a flawless modern look.
Stepping back to reveal the modern, spotless MaxxPro interior. 3, Uguay. Restoration complete.
Installing armored windshield with precision bedding for ballistic protection and perfect clarity.
Reinstalling armored cab door with rebuilt hinges for perfect alignment and sealing.
Testing the rebuilt air brake system now. Pressurizing lines and checking ABS response for safe operation. Reinstalling the independent coil spring suspension now. Torquing shocks for rugged terrain readiness.
Powering up lights and electronics. Checking all circuits live.
Calibrating CTIS, ABS, and ATC systems via diagnostics for full integration. Engine rebuilt and running like new. Pure power restored. All set for the first road test. Let's see her run.